السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وأصلي وأسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. بعد, welcome brothers and sisters in our program Prophet Stories. We finished the story of Adam, our father, alayhi salatu wassalam. After that, inshallah we'll talk about the first shirk happened on the earth. Wasn't it shirk to worship anything with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to put a partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the worst sin. Yes, if you remember the sisters, we mentioned there was a sin. There were sins, not only one sin. And if you remember, we mentioned when Qabil killed his brother Habil, and also when Adam alayhi salatu wasalam ate from the tree. So there were sins, but the shirk, it was not there. Subhanallah, people were living, all of them according to the Tawheed. They worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. Yes, they disobey Allah, but they don't have any kind of shirk. They don't worship anything beside Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So between, as it is common, that there was between Adam alayhi salatu wasalam and the next messenger. Who was the next messenger? Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam. Maybe, brothers and sisters, you notice in some places, when you read in some books, or some pamphlet, when they mention the prophets and messengers alayhi salatu wasalam, you find the first one is Adam alayhi salatu wasalam. After Adam, Idris. After Idris, you will find Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam. But actually, when you read the Quran, we don't have any proof for this order. I mean that Idris after Adam and Idris before Nuh. But when you read in the Quran, for example, in Surah Hud and other surah, you will find Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala starts with the story of Nuh, then Hud, then Salih, then Shu'aib. So we will not say for sure this is the order of the prophets alayhi salatu wasalam, but this is something can support the opinion which says that this is the order, this is the correct order. And brothers and sisters, it is not mandatory and very crucial to know the order of the prophets alayhi salatu wasalam. The issue is, the main issue is to know the story from the authentic sources and to get to benefit from the stories of the prophets alayhi salatu wasalam. How did the shirk started on the earth? There is a narration from Ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhuma. He said the names of the idols, Wad, Suwa', Yaghuth, wa Ya'uq, wa Nasr. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned these 5 names in Surah Nuh. He said the names of the idols formerly belonged to some pious men of the people of Nuh. And when they died, Shaitan inspired their people to prepare and place idols at the places where they used to sit, and to call those idols by their names. So this was the beginning. The names, the 5 names mentioned in Surah Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam. He said they were good people, righteous, pious people. Wad, Suwa', Yaghuth, wa Ya'uq, wa Nasr. They were good people. When they died, what happened? Of course, because they were nice and good people, people loved them. This is, subhanallah, very common. People tend to love the righteous, the pious people, subhanallah, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put the acceptance on the earth for the good people. So these 5 people were worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and people loved them, and of course people like to follow them. So after their death, what happened? Ibn Abbas mentioned radiyallahu ta'ala anhuma that Shaitan inspired their people to prepare and place idols at the places where they used to sit. They used to sit in certain places, so Shaitan inspired people. These are good people, pious people, and you love them. So you should not forget them. And to remember them, you should make idols. 5 idols, and you give names, the same names for these idols. So you should make 5 idols. So one of them you should call him Wad, and the other Suwa', Yaghuth, Ya'uq, Nasr. Okay, so subhanAllah, at the beginning the shaitan did not tell them worship these idols, only to make the idols. SubhanAllah, this is the danger of following the shaitan, brothers and sisters, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us, وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا خُطُوَاتِ الشَّيْطَانِ, don't follow the steps of the shaitan. Because the shaitan tries to pull you step by step. He will not tell you, okay, usually the shaitan will not tell you, do shirk, worship the stone, worship the tree. He will pull you step by step like the people of Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam. So he started with this plan to make the idols. Then to give the names of the righteous people to the idols. And to keep the idols in the places where they used to sit. Until now, they did not worship the idols. Why? Because people know that worshipping other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not allowed. So they started with the statues, the idols. Okay? And they kept them like that. Just people, when they see the idols, maybe they remember them in their dua. Wallahi, yes, this idol, the name of this idol, Wad. Okay, and Wad, he was very generous. This idol, Suwa' was very kind with the orphans. So they remember them and they remember their good deeds. But Ibn Abbas said, رضي الله تعالى عنهما, فلما مات هذا الجيل, when this generation died, passed away, the generation who knows why we built these idols. So another generation came, a new generation, maybe the second or the third or fourth, and when they saw the idols, they did not know the origin or the story of these idols, so they started to worship the idols. Why? Because they were thinking that our fathers and our forefathers built this or made these idols to worship them. Our fathers made these idols for the blessings, for the rain, for the provision, for the marriage, for the children. Subhanallah. So after that, they started the shirk on the earth. So this is the story of the first shirk happened on the earth. So the scholars mention, this is one of the main benefit from this story, is the problem or the danger of statues and making from stone or from the mud or from the clay something in the shape of people. Why? Because right now you don't worship them, but in the future maybe your children or your grandchildren will worship them, like what happened to the people of Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam. So this was the first shirk happened on the earth. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from the shirk. Jazakumullah khairan, brothers and sisters. Inshallah, I'll continue tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.